Welcome to the Layton City Fire Department Functional Skills Test. This will be a timed test that will measure your ability to perform firefighting operational skills. Please arrive in appropriate athletic attire for the test. You will be issued a helmet, pair of gloves, and a weighted vest. This will be a continuous test where you will be expected to move directly from one station to another without stopping. This video will provide multiple visual techniques that will be allowed for the test. You will begin with a 100-foot hose drag from one designated point to another designated point. The 100 feet of hose will then be hand-pulled while not allowing your feet to cross the line at any time. You may use either techniques shown such as the short hand over hand movements or the larger full body pulling movements. You may move to the next station when all couplings have crossed the line. Once completed, you will then move to the Kaiser sled station, where you will be using a rubber sledgehammer to move a Kaiser a total of 22 inches. You can use the large movement hits or short burst movements as shown. The proctor will inform you when you have completed this station and are ready to move to the next. This station is meant to simulate a forcible entry situation. You will then pick up and shoulder load a 50-foot hose bundle. You will then enter the training tower and climb the stairs to the third floor. You may use the hand railing and skip steps while climbing the stairs if needed. Once on the third floor, set the hose bundle on either the standpipe or the railing. You then will proceed to the next station on the balcony. This stair climbing section is meant to simulate moving an attack line or hose pack up a staircase. In this next station, you will then raise a rolled 50-foot hose bundle attached to a rope to the top rail of the balcony. The rolled hose must be raised and lowered in a controlled manner so that the hose does not slip and drop to the ground. Failure to control the hose during the raising or lowering will result in being required to repeat the station. You can use any of the various techniques shown in the section. The hose bundle must be raised and lowered twice to complete this station. This section is meant to simulate raising tools and hose to an elevated location. You will then pick up and shoulder load the hose bundle from the standpipe or railing used in the previous section and proceed downstairs to the second floor where the push-pull station will be. When you are climbing down the stairs, you may not skip any steps at any point. Once at the push and pull station, you will set down the hose bundle and begin the station. This is the push and pull station. Using a pike pole, you will push the weight to the designated point 10 times, and then move the pike pole to the designated point to pull 10 times. You may use any of the techniques shown, such as involving your body weight or strict pressing with your shoulders and arms. This will be done twice for a total of 20 pushes and 20 pulls. This is meant to simulate working overhead and pulling drywall ceilings during firefighting operations. The proctor will inform you when a repetition does not count and where to go when you have completed the station. You will then proceed to pick up the hose bundle and carry it back downstairs to the first floor and outside the training tower. Remember, do not skip any steps when climbing down the stairs and to use the railing if needed. Once outside of the training tower, set the hose bundle down and proceed to the final station. The final station is a sled push, where you will be required to push a weighted sled a total of 60 feet from one designated point to another designated point. This is to simulate a removal of a fire victim. The time will be stopped once the sled is returned to the starting position. This marks the end of the test, and the proctor will record the official time and it will be submitted. If you have any questions regarding the Layton City Functional Skills Test, you may submit them prior to the test, or a proctor can answer them on the test date. Good luck from Layton City Fire Department.